seat. We're also joined by more friends.
It's amazing to have had an opportunity to, work with them.
Thank you. Gentlemen, please have a seat. We're also joined by more friends from the media who are attending this press conference virtually. So I'll let the Russos and Dhanush say hello to them, and then we'll kick off things.
Yep. Thanks for joining us virtually and here in person. Great to see you.
Yeah, it's great to be here. We just want to thank India, as always, for being such an incredible host. This is our third visit here, and it's always an amazing experience every time we come.
Lovely. You had a wonderful premiere last night?
Yes, we went to the premiere last night. Indian fans are so passionate about storytelling and about movies. It's so refreshing to be here and to feel that energy. And this man here has so many passionate fans that we've never seen anything quite like it.
He's a national treasure.
Yes, he is.
I agree.
Okay. Now, before
something sort of plausibly real in our world. So having to deal with those different rules.
Before you met for The Grey Man, between the Russos and Danush, were you familiar with Dhanush's work? And Danush, were you familiar with theirs?
Of course, everybody knows them.
Yeah, and we actually became familiar with Danush's work as we were sort of developing The Grey Man. We do a lot of research in terms of what we can do with the action, what we're aspiring to do, and we have a wonderful creative team and a stunt performing team that we work with as we develop those ideas. And many people on that team would start to show us videos of Danush over time, and sort of as examples of really, really fascinating action and cool ideas to do. And as Joe and I kept watching Danush in these clips, we started thinking, well, why are we just looking at him as a reference? Why don't we actually ask him if he wants to be in the movie? And to our great surprise and pleasure, he did. So we had a fantastic experience with him.
We were, that sequence from start to finish was 6 weeks.
Throughout the country and abroad as well, the fact that you are in this project, how are you taking this, and what's been your experience like working on?
Of course, Infinity War. I was, and if you have kids at home, you will know the Russos, right?
Of course.
So my kids are big fans. We've all gone to the theaters and watched such, the true meaning of larger than life experience, and it's amazing to have had an opportunity to, work with them. It's great.
Yeah, sure.
Ryan Gosling playing Ken in the Barbie.
The need to impress the kids aside, what sold you on doing this film?
I've told this before. It's the name. It's the Russos. It's the brand Russos, and the character when they describe me, Avik's son, and it's a very easy yes, right? It's a very no-brainer. You just have to use this opportunity that was gifted to you and then make the most of it.
Sure. Gentlemen, what was it specifically about this story? You explained the challenge and the opportunity about sort of now working in a universe where there are rules and a new set of rules, if you like. What was it specifically about Mark Greaney's book that appealed to you? And also, didn't it take about 9 years to develop?
Yeah, we first read the book while we were working on Captain America Winter Soldier. We were looking at it as a potential follow-up to that movie. We didn't know we were going to make 3 more Marvel films, so it took a little while for us to get back to The Grey Man. We loved the book because it was so energetic, it was fun, it was very modern. We loved the lead character. We liked this idea of, the world's assassins hunting him down. Again, it gives you an excuse for sort of a global cast. It just screamed to be converted to a movie. from the page. So we were, you know, we also liked that it felt very modern. It had very modern thematics in it. At the end of the day, it's a parable about two characters that Ryan Gosling's character and Chris Evans' character that are different sides of the same coin. And one leans towards humanity and one leans away from humanity. And it seems to be a very common theme that we're all struggling with around the world right now. Do we lean towards community and humanity, or do we lean away from it and towards individualism and self-preservation?
I think Karishma addressed this question, but Chris Evans' character, I think it was something else, because Chris Evans in white tight pants and a mustache, and him talking about sexy Tamil friend, and referring to Ryan Gosling as cute, cupcake, pumpkin. I think you guys had absolute fun making that character, isn't it?
I will also say the thing with Netflix that we really appreciate is their global reach and their global sort of approach to audience building. You know, it was very important for Joe and I to come here to India, and they were very supportive of that, and they have an amazing operation here in India. So we're very grateful to be able to collaborate with them here.
Dhanush, your character in The Grey Man, the lone wolf, is this mysterious sort of figure who comes in from the cold. There's not a lot that we know about him, except that he's very good at his job. Was there a backstory that you worked on? Was there some sort of blueprint, you know, for you to understand and to get into his head?
Yes, the Russos gave me a kind of backstory about what he can be, where he can be from, how he could be. So that was very helpful. And I remember telling him that this itself is a story. This itself is a film. We have a film there. So it was very interesting. I'm not going to like tell you
share that
because
Well, we gave you the backstory. We gave him was that he's sexy, and he's from Tamil. So.
No, but I would say that's part of the fun is that, you know, the three of us may have done more work on the character than you can sort of know in the film.
Sure.
But we like, you know, we hope that we get to tell more story with this character. And, you know, we like to keep our options open in terms of where we can go with the character.
And therefore not give away too much too soon. Sure. Dhanush, did it feel close to any character that you've played already? Because, as you know, he's a veteran who's made several movies. Did the Lone Wolf feel similar to anything that you've done before?
no.
Interesting.
Definitely not. It was that's one of the many things that really excited me about this. I've never done anything like this before. The stunt training required, the character required, was absolutely justified to play one of the top assassins from the world, and you know, so it was a very new thing for me to do, a new territory to explore, and that was really exciting.
So I want to know how do you respond to that? And my next question is to both of you, and you also mentioned that you'll perhaps talk to both of you actually.
Oh, a lot of work.
Many months. I mean, that sequence, that sequence is so large. The energy it takes on as we develop it, it almost feels like it's its own movie as we're prepping it within the movie. But yeah, we spend a long time, you know, again, like we were describing earlier with when we were sort of started really looking at Danush's work, we spent a lot of time researching and thinking about where we can take the movie, what we can do, how we can explore the characters that we're thinking about, and that sort of creative phase kind of eventually starts to turn into exploring it through storyboarding, or sometimes we'll animate certain sequences of the film.